Hey, good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. It's another beautiful day to come. What's this about? Well, I'll tell you what this is about. It's National Thumb Appreciation Day. How cool is that? So, the whole idea is all day long, don't use your thumbs so you can appreciate them. Like maybe tape them down. I know playing tennis would sure be hard without being able to grip my tennis racket so hard. I mean, don't they say that what separates us from lower animals is our opposable thumbs? Huh? It's what makes us special, right? You can't what let's see, what you can't thumb wrestle without thumbs, right? Okay, so it's Thumb Appreciation Day. Got that? Good morning, Indy. Good morning, Opa. Thumb Appreciation Day. Thumbs up, right? Okay. Let's see what else is going on today. Oh, but can we just take another moment for another sip? Coffee is really good today. Mmm. Wow. Tastes yummy. So last night, just before we were getting ready to have our dinner, the lights flickered and went boom, gone. Yeah, we lost our power yesterday for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it was. Wow. Every day, my gratitude list is going to begin with electricity, lights, power. My sincere condolences to all of you who might be in or around the areas in Texas where you don't have power. I understand I have a cousin who hasn't had power in 2 days. I'm not sure what he's doing. I can't seem to get through to him. The news reports of what's going on down there are just ridiculous. Maybe that's a good reason for you to reconnect to the rest of America and get back on the grid with us. Just saying. In the meantime, I'm not sure what we can do to help, but I don't want to see anyone stuck in the freezing cold. And now there are issues with water and all kinds of other things. Just that one little hour without power was like, what do you do? What do you do? You look for candles. You light candles. We have a gas stove, so we could still make some dinner, but you didn't really want to open the refrigerator because you didn't want to spoil what was in there. Oh, and here's the thing. Indy had literally just finished making a batch of ice cream and had just put it into the freezer. Thank goodness, at least it was finished, right? And by the way, I did have ice cream yesterday, even though I am working to lose my COVID weight, but I had 1 teaspoon of ice cream and I pretended that it was a whole big bowl of ice cream. And you know what? I'm really good at pretending because I was fine afterwards with 1 teaspoonful. Yep. Okay. Good morning, JB. Good to see ya. It's good to see all of you guys. I love when you check in with me. I asked that yesterday. If when you get here, just say hi so I know you're here. It's so important to me to have you be here with me. So what else happened yesterday? Oh, well, wait, I didn't finish telling you what happened. So here's what happened. The power went out. We still made dinner. I got all these on the Sabbath, we light little white candles that are about this big, but they burn like for the whole evening. So I got like a box. I have a box of them like this big. So I always have lots of candles. So I burnt the ends and I set them up on a plate in a circle, kind of like Stonehenge. And then we had this like chandelier made out of candles. It was awesome. So we could see with candles and flashlights. And oh, yeah, someone just bought a trailer, right? So we just simply moved dinner to the guest house to Casita Sandita, where the lights are on by battery power. Yeah. So we had a delightful dinner out in the guest house. Pretty cool, right? And speaking of battery power, today is also Battery Day. I did some research, and apparently the reason we have a Battery Day is so that we can learn about how to recycle batteries and why. Because I know a lot of people just throw them in the trash. The good news is, at least in California, you can recycle your batteries because they're filled with, and now I'm talking about, like your double A's and triple A's and C's and D's like that. The lithium batteries and that other stuff, you need to like save them, and you need to do a special recycle with those because there's all kinds of lead and other poison things that we don't want to get into our universe. Okay? Yeah. What else? Crab stuffed flounder day. I've never had flounder, but there aren't many things I wouldn't eat if they were stuffed with crab. That would be kind of nice. Just saying, all very inexpensive food if you're trying to save calories, right? Yeah. Okay, but it is also ice cream for breakfast day. Yeah, I mean, come on. And it's drink wine day. So, wine and ice cream with a little crab stuffed flounder for dinner. There you go. Once again, I have solved all your cooking and serving issues. No problem about the question, what's to eat today? Got that? Okay. No fish for you, huh? Okay, well, good morning, Marlene. I hope you didn't miss the fact that it's ice cream for breakfast and wine all day. Just saying. It's also, with apologies to my friend John Gittleman, who just moved to Florida, it's also Hate Florida Day. I do, by the way. It's not my favorite state. I can't say I hate it, but I sure can say I wouldn't want to live there. I think I mentioned once before that I used to go and visit. Wait a minute. This just in. Can you see what's here? My sweetie just brought me, yeah, you got it, wine and ice cream. So for you, I toast you. Pinot tastes very bizarre first thing in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. A little Pinot with my coffee and ice cream. And homemade, freshly made, rich, yummy vanilla custardy French vanilla ice cream. Now, this is breakfast. Seriously? Am I like with the best guy in the world or what? Every last drop. And it's good to the last drop. Okay. Hate Florida Day. Oh, the ice cream just went back to the freezer. Did you miss that? I should have made sure he was robe and everything, that he was on the show this morning. So, my friends, it's Hate Florida Day. It's filled with bugs, lots of bugs, sticky weather and bugs. And there's more than their share of stupid people there too. Did I say that quiet part out loud? All right, we won't talk about Florida because I don't want to offend anyone. We each are allowed to have our own opinion, right? I mean, I'm sure somewhere there's someone who doesn't like the desert. I can't understand why, but it's okay. Maybe you don't like heat. I happen to like the heat. All right, don't forget, Opposable Thumb Day. So tape your thumbs down today and see if you can spend a whole day without your thumb. And then the first thing on your gratitude list tomorrow, besides electricity, will be thumbs. Thank you. Thank you, universe, for giving me hands that have 5 fingers, thumbs. I broke my pinky finger once. That was like so painful, I mean, but never my thumb. Never my thumb. I know there's messages here. Oh, I had to find my glasses. Thank you. Oh yeah, I guess you would love the idea of Florida right now if it's freezing cold where you are, but there's so much more to a place than just the weather. Just saying. Harry Potter World in Florida is on your bucket list. Warm weather in Florida is my wish. Okay, you guys want Florida? You can have it. I don't want it. It's yours. Take it. It's Yoko Ono's birthday, and here's what I have to say about that. Who cares? I'm not a big Yoko Ono fan, are you? Personally, I can remember thinking that she kind of stole John from us. Yeah. Yeah. Like, really? What is she doing with him? I didn't get it. So I'm not a fan. Sorry, but it is your birthday, and I'm happy for you. Whatever. It's also John Travolta's birthday. Can we talk about John Travolta for just a minute? I'm not saying he's not a good actor. Actor. I liked him in Michael, where he played the angel. He was kind of cute in that. But personally, when I think of him as the character in Welcome Back, Kotter. I'm not a fan. So, okay, he was good as Danny Zuko, but he was a jerk, right? I mean, until the very end, and then he was supposedly unjerky, but it was too late because he'd already destroyed Sandye in my book. Just saying. Look at me, I'm Sandra Lee. That's me, I'm Sandra Lee. Filthy with virginity. Okay, so let's get off that and let's get back on John Travolta. So when he was filming the movie Blowout, that was quite a while ago because I know my kids were really little then. So it's over 40 years ago, I guess. Holy cow, that's a long time. Yeah, it was like 40-ish years ago. He was filming the movie Blowout. It was this time of year. It was his birthday. And some friend of his wanted to send him a bouquet of balloons on set during the filming and wanted me to put on each birthday balloon one of the movies or TV shows that he'd had a starring role in to just kind of honor his career and his birthday, right? Good gig. I mean, not only was it an expensive order, but I got to go on the studio lot and I got to go over to where they were filming. And I was a single mom at the time, so I had to have the kids with me. They were little, and I had them in the car with me and the balloons. That was difficult at best. But it's amazing how many balloons you can get in a trunk. Anyway, I got to the set and the light was flashing. The green light was on, which means they're filming. Or red light flashing, whatever it was. It meant they were filming, and I knew that. So I just parked for a minute. And after a little while, the light was still on. I went over to the guard and I said, "Are they really still filming? I have a delivery for John Travolta." And they said, yeah, we'll let you know when they break. And another half hour goes by. I'm not stupid. I've been around filming. I know they don't film that long in one shot. So I walk back over and the guy says, "Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the light off. Sorry, they're on a break." So I'm a little pissed because my kids are getting very antsy, but I go back out to my car. Now, back in those days, we did our deliveries dressed like train engineers, like with overalls and a red kerchief. And we had like a whistle that was like a kazoo kind of, because it was Balloon Express, right? So I put my whistle out and I blew my whistle. I had my big bouquet of hand-painted balloons. I blew my whistle, put it in my back pocket, pulled out my kazoo, and came in doing do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I know it's crazy, but we played When the Saints Go Marching In when we went in and out, because it was like a catchy tune, right? So I come in looking all cute, dressed up to deliver these balloons to John Travolta. And I walk in and go, John Travolta, it's your birthday and I have a delivery for you. And everybody's yay. And they're all excited. And I go over to him and he's like, yeah, whatever. And I start doing what I was hired to do, which was pull out one balloon at a time and tell him what favorite movie this person had of his. Well, after I got to the third one, his attitude hadn't changed. And I finally did this. Really? Do you find these balloons boring, John? And he goes like this. Yeah. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. Most of the people who saw them felt the same way. Happy birthday, John. And I started pulling the balloons out and just letting them go. And people were cracking up. I let all the balloons go, picked up my kazoo, played When the Saints Go Marching In, and marched my little butt right out the door of the set. Yes, I did. John Travolta made me mad and I got even. How about that? Okay, so much for John Travolta. I mean, he's been a good guy since then. I mean, that was 40 some years ago. He was kind of full of himself, I guess. But he didn't need to be mean to me. Nobody needed to be mean to me. I was just there doing my job and being cute and honoring him, and he wouldn't let me do that. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Comments? Thank you. Love you. Oh, you guys are so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that story. So it's also Enzo Ferrari's birthday. You know who Enzo Ferrari is, the sports car guy. He came up with the Ferrari, right? So, all right, you know me. I like free associate, okay? So I see that it's Enzo Ferrari's birthday, and my brain immediately goes to Christina Ferrari. Now, I worked with Christina Ferrari when I did Shop Television Network. She had like the jewelry store or something, you know, that would fit. I knew she was beautiful and she was really nice to me. And I, for years, have thought that she was the heir to the Ferrari fortune, right? From the car people. Her name is not Ferrari with an I at the end. It's Ferrari with an E at the end. And she was, I wasn't totally off, by the way. She was beautiful and she was very rich. And she did have something to do with the car industry. But she had been married not to a Ferrari, but to John DeLorean. She was John DeLorean's wife, right? Regardless, Christine was a model and she was so beautiful. I'm not sure what she's doing now, but I think she's still around. Here's what she did for me. Besides just being so beautiful and so nice, I got engaged while I was doing that show. And she said to me, "What, do you have your dress yet?" I said, "No, I haven't even thought about it." And she said, "Well, I have the perfect place for you to go." And I said, "Christine, I appreciate it. You have great taste. You also have a lot of money, and you and I don't shop in the same stores. I can't go look for a wedding dress where you would go look for a wedding dress." And she looked me in the eye and she said, "Yes, you can, because I am about to tell you a secret." Then she tells me about this really, really, really upscale store in the valley, in the San Fernando Valley, right across the street from one of the movie studios. And it's just this like little storefront. And unless you know what it is, you would only know that it was couture, right? She said, "Here's the thing. The store is so exclusive and so expensive that they can't afford to have anything on display for more than a week. Because people think if they come back in and they see the same thing, then the stuff isn't that good. Otherwise, it would just fly off the racks, right? But if you go in the back room, they have all the stuff that didn't sell that week and some things that didn't sell the week before, and they are 10% of the regular price because they can't afford to have them there. It's not good for their business. So I want you to go directly to the back room and tell them I sent you. Can I just tell you, it was like Alice going to Wonderland. I walked in, I said my name, I told them Christina sent me, and I was to go to the back room. I bought 2 of the most magnificent dresses ever. I bought a wedding dress that was the finest white cotton I have ever enjoyed with flower. I don't even want to go there. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. That was to get married in. But my daughter's bat mitzvah was going to be the same weekend, and that was going to be formal. So I bought, and I can't even show it to you because I gave it to my daughter because she's tiny enough to wear it now. The most beautiful gown. And I think I paid, I don't know, $300 altogether for both dresses. Yeah. Okay, so that's my Christina Ferrari story, but she was really a DeLorean, and it's really Enzo Ferrari's birthday. Oh, well, blew that story, right? No, it was still fun. Okay, here's what I want to end with because I'm going over. I think it's because I had too much wine this morning and maybe too much ice cream. Maybe I'm having a sugar high. Here we go. Today's word art. This is another Lennyism from my dear darling departed daddy. If it's worth your time, it's worth doing right. My dad always said that the most valuable thing you have is your time because that's something that you can never get back. So use it wisely. And if you're going to do anything to fill that time, give it all you got and do it the best way possible. All right. No thumbs today. And tomorrow, thumbs up. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for morning coffee. Bye-bye.